Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a very quick reading. I'm supposed to be in bed because I have work tomorrow, but I'm called to do this reading right now. So we're going to do a quick reading of who has a crush on you. So pile number 1 is the Knight of Wands. I hope you guys can see that. The Knight of Wands. Pile number 2 is the Two of Pentacles. Pile number 2. And then pile number 3 is going to be the Hermit. All right. So go ahead, pause the video if you need to. And I will meet you guys at your pile. So I'm just going to put these up for you guys real quick. Hope it shows up on the camera the way I had it. This is pile number 1 with the Knight of Wands, pile number 2 with the Two of Pentacles, and pile number 3 with the Hermit. All right, I'll see you at your pile. Okay, pile number 1. So for your oracle cards, first we have Love That You Are Different. Then we have Service. I Feel Good When I Can Help Others. And Delight in Daring, the 5-line skink. All right, let me move this a little closer. So, while I was shuffling for you guys, I was here in coffee shop. So, and I even saw like this person being like a cashier. So they don't specifically have to do those things, right? But this is somebody that you come across quite often. So this person doesn't even have the words to really describe how they feel for you. What they know is that you make them nervous. You make them skittish is coming to mind, but not like running away. Well, yes, running away, but only because they fear your rejection. This person feels like, well, they're trying to find an angle to be closer to you. It's like every time they encounter you, it's almost like you're so close, but you're so far away, emotionally speaking. Now, with Love That You Are Different, this person finds you very quirky, and they feel like there's no one really like you that they've met. But of course, this is an idea of you that they have. They don't actually know who you are, right? This isn't somebody that you know on a very deep level. Now, this person does feel like they kind of question like if what they're feeling is real, because 1, they don't think you would ever give them the time of day, and 2, they don't understand why they have such a strong magnetic pull to you. Now, this person finds you extremely attractive, and with Scorpio here, this person feels like you could change them. This seems like very intense limerence on this person's part. Now, I'm gonna have to pull some cards to really clarify how you would know this person. But with this oracle card, Delight and Daring, honestly, I think they have like fantasies of, approaching you or saying something that's like in the lines of like sending a risky text, you know, like saying something to gauge how you respond, but it's something like cheeky or extremely vulnerable. But this is in their head because this person hasn't worked up the courage to really say anything to you. Now, what I am seeing here is that this person definitely wants to build up to that with the Chariot here. This person feels like they don't want to miss their shot, but right now they don't know what angle to take yet when it comes to getting closer to you. This person, oh, the message that I channeled before, it actually just came back. But before I get to that, this person innately wants to take care of you. So I don't know what this person has seen from you exactly, but they see them like, they imagine that if they were your counterpart, they would be the type of person to like step in for you and, you know, carry some of the weight without you saying anything. You know, almost like anticipate what your needs are. And like I said, these are things that they actually like fantasize about. This person wants to be at your beck and call, but not in a way where they give their power away, but more so this person has a strong need to show up for you, like with acts of service. With the Three of Wands reverse, what I'm getting is that this person doesn't really know. They wouldn't be close enough to you to be privy to what your dating life is like. So they also wonder who else feels the same way they do about you. And do you have anybody that you're involved with or even talking to? They worry about not being the best fit for you because they assume that you have a lot of options. But that's not deterring them from wanting to actually come forward, though. Like, they definitely want to come forward. They just have to build up the cojones to do it. The fact that I said cojones means this person might speak a different language other than English. They could be bilingual, trilingual. Oh yes, I was getting that blue and yellow are very significant. So that's a clue here for who this person is. Blue and yellow. The colors blue and yellow, and or yellow. Okay, so let's pull some clarifying cards about who this person is. How would you know who this person is? Jeez. Okay, let me clear these cards out. All right. Benevolent Spirit Guides for pile number 1. Oh, not the cards getting jammed. Benevolent Spirit Guides of pile number 1. How you would know who this is? This person might stutter. Or there was a time where you noticed while you were speaking to them that they were stuttering. And it's not that this person necessarily has a stutter. I mean, they might, but it was more of a nervousness kind of thing. That's a clue as to who this person is. Benevolent spirit guides of pile number 1. Like, it was almost like awkward, but in a cute way, you know? It wasn't like cringy or anything. Alright. Benevolent spirit guides of pile number 1. Who or how will pile number 1 know who this person is? Let's see. How will pile number 1 know who this crush is? Spirit guides of pile number 1. Benevolent spirit guides of pile number 1. Benevolent spirit guides of pile number 1. This person, this person is very curious about you. So how you would know who this person is if they try to pry. Not in a negative way, more out of curiosity. So they may ask you a lot of questions. This person might seem a little all over the place. Like they lose their train of thought sometimes, or they kind of like fumble, like have like butterfingers. This is also somebody who tries very hard to conceal how they feel. So you might notice that, yeah, this person might seem a little wishy-washy. Like sometimes they give this vibe of like very shut down, a little cold. And then other times they'll do something where you're kind of like, whoa, hold on. Is this person feeling me? Or like they're a bit confusing in that way. But they're doing that to make sure, because they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to feel like they're putting their head out there on the chopping block, like to feel weak in the situation. They don't want to feel just too bare. So what they're signaling to you, or what they try to signal to you, is that sometimes is that they don't care. But I think you can tell that this person is really into you. Okay, so this person has a lot of responsibilities. How you would know who this person is they have a very stabilizing kind of presence to them, and you can tell that there are a lot of people that rely on this person. So this person is actually concerned, because this is somebody who likes to lay roots, and they're concerned that they'll be heartbroken, that if they lay their roots down, it might not pan out the way that they want it to be with you. This person could also be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. Oh, or an Aries. How will pile number 1 know who this person is, spirit guides? How would this person know? How will pile number 1 know who this person is, spirit guides? Hold on. This person could have mentioned or hinted at a recent disappointment that they've had in terms of a goal. Like I said, you're not you're not that close to this person. But there's something recently that didn't go their way that they've mentioned or hinted at to you. How will pile number 1 know who this person is, spirit? Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, well, this is where we end the reading. Let's see what this card is. Yes. Okay. King of Swords. This person, I honestly do think that this person is like, if this person is a businessman or they hold some type of like office position or some kind of management position wherever they're at, this is somebody who most people would consider aloof or cold or a little bit too black and white in thinking, but the way they interact with you is completely different from that. And you may see this version of this person sometimes, but the only reason you see this kind of coldness or aloofness from them is when they feel a bit too intensely, so they try to mask their I will call it limerence for you. Definitely, I'm getting strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius over here. All right. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope that resonated for you guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things for the algorithm. It will definitely help grow my channel. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right. Hi, pile number 2. Now, your person's energy is or your crush's energy is very interesting. So this is somebody who hasn't tapped into their potential yet. And this is somebody who actually doubts themselves quite a bit, but I don't think that's something you'd be able to tell on the surface. So I do have a feeling that you actually know this person. Sorry, I said song because one of the oracle cards is Know Your Song, which is the house finch, right? This person is somebody that you've had to have some sort of heart-to-heart with, or if it wasn't exactly a heart-to-heart, a very vulnerable conversation with. Because there's something that might have surprised you about how this person feels about themselves and how they see their potential. Now, this person is also heavily influenced by some feminine energies in their life. Definitely a mother, a sister. They might have some friends that are women. And this is something that they haven't been able to shake. Now, I'm not seeing here if this person wants to actually I don't see here that this person actually wants to shake it. What I do see about this person, though, is I don't think they see how much their how much they've allowed these feminine energies to influence their lives to the point of, ooh, I'm hearing mediocrity. Sheesh, that's a bit harsh. But that's not what I was trying to convey. Sorry about that, pile number 2. So, like I was saying, I don't think they realize how much they've allowed this influence that these feminine energies have in their life to hold them back. Now, I'm not saying that these feminine energies in their life are bad people. They're definitely not. But this person is somebody who hasn't really gotten to the point of taking control of their own life. This is somebody who's allowed influences in their life to kind of guide, you know, their life as it is right now, which is a lot to know about your crush. So I feel like this is somebody that you definitely have to know on a level that's not just like, you know, passing by. Now, with the star, I do see that this person is actually highly desired by a lot of people. This person might be extremely popular. They might have a lot of people around them. So a big circle. Maybe not a lot of friends, but they have a big circle. Okay. With do not fear the unknown, this is somebody who likes to play it safe. All right, sorry about that, pile number 2. You guys are having quite a few interruptions here. Actually, I was getting this in the first interruption, and now it's like I can't. All right, pile number 2. Hopefully that was the last interruption. So this person might actually be having a wake-up call. And I think they're having a wake-up call to the fact that they have a crush on you. And from what I'm seeing here as well, this person is actually a friend of yours. They're a friend of yours, and I do feel like you've seen them take a loss or two, or this is something that they've told you about. Now, I don't think this person will word it this way, but they are a master manifester. The issue right now with them is that they have a feeling of lack and a lack mentality because of whatever loss they just took, or whatever loss it is that they told you about. The residual energy from that has them feeling like they can't attain the things that they actually want to. So this person went through a major setback. Financially, for sure. And it's kind of weighed on their confidence. So I guess that's how you would know who this person is. This person's mother is a very, very big part of their life. Or this person could be a mother themselves. Okay, let's see. How does this person feel about you? Okay, my desk is a bit chaotic right now, so the way they feel about you is a bit torn. not torn because they don't know how they feel. They're torn because they don't know what to do. I honestly think this person literally just came to the realization. And if this isn't a friend, this isn't your pile. Or if you don't have a friend that you suspect who, you know, if you didn't resonate with anything that I said, then this is definitely not your pile. Because this person feels like it would be a little tricky on the friendship if they decided to follow through this with their feelings. So they're a little torn. And they're also torn, I think, because they didn't realize how they felt about you. Like, this person's literally awakened. That's why there's so many interruptions. This person's literally awakening to the fact that they have a crush on you. Okay, let's see how they feel. Spirit guides of pile number 2. How does pile number 2's crush? Jeez. Okay. Your crush is not your crush. Maybe there's some mutual feelings here. The person who has a crush on you, this friend of yours, they're compartmentalizing right now. So how they feel about you is that they need to get themselves together. How they feel is that they're not who they want to be for you. So this is somebody who feels like you deserve better than them. This is somebody who feels like they need to get their money up. They're not sure if it would be wise to even fully accept their crush, because in their mind, this could turn sour. And this is the type of person who would rather have you in their life than to not. And if that means sacrificing, you know, not following through with their feelings, then that's something that they're willing to do. Now, I do see this person's actually talking to people about it as well. They're getting other people's opinions, because this person is confused, but the person isn't confused about their feelings. They're just confused about how this would be a feasible route. So this must be somebody that you've been friends with for a while, or that you've known for a while. I see here that this person, when you guys text, there are times where like they want to say something, but they hold themselves back. Or this is somebody that rereads your text messages. This person would definitely rather just have you in their life as a friend if it means not losing you because of a romantic rejection, or if you guys do end up taking things further than that, they just don't want to sour anything. Basically, this person doesn't want to, you know, SHIT where they eat. So this is somebody that you could also work with too. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles. So this person is extremely focused on their material things and money. I see this person saying, in a perfect world, I would just ask you on a date and we could spend the rest of our lives together or something like that. Hold on. Spirit guides of pile number 2. How does this person feel about pile number 2? Jeez. 3 of Swords. Two of Swords reverse. So this person's very sure about you. This person's very sure about you. They're just very afraid of losing you if they follow through with how they feel. They don't want to be rejected. And also, they don't want to run the risk of losing you in their life. I feel called to pull one more. This person puts you on a pedestal for sure. Because they feel like a mere mortal compared to you. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, they don't feel like you feel the same way about them. This person just wants to be careful. They don't want to risk it. All right. Okay. Pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope that resonated for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the things for the algorithm to help my channel grow. And I appreciate you choosing me as your reader. Pile number 3. Welcome. All right. Yours is clear as day, honey. Clear as day. Your oracle cards, you have observe in silence. Okay. Your other oracle card, discover the pattern. All right. And then the other card, death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is somebody where okay, first of all, this is somebody who did have access to you at some point, but now that's been severed. So this is now somebody who has to watch you from the sidelines. So either you cut this off, or this person, for whatever reason, either ghosted you or decided to end things. But there's definitely an ending here. And I have a feeling that it's you that cut it off here. Because with the Queen of Swords reverse and the Devil and the 10 of Cups, I see that this person was distracted. This person was very distracted. And I have the 4 of Cups here. So this is somebody who thought that there was more out there in the world for them. I wonder why this is showing up in your crush reading. So this must have been a situationship. This is somebody who thought that they wanted more, that they needed more, that there was more out there in the world for them. So this is somebody who was very distracted by other things. That could be anything. But I do see here that they may have had their options open, so to speak. So with the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Cups, I'm hearing, why did I do that? This person feels like they shot themselves in the foot. And with the 6 of Wands being at the bottom of, 6 of Wands reversed being at the bottom of the deck, It's not that they just feel foolish. They feel like they've ruined their image in your eyes. Like they tarnished how you see them. And that does not make them feel good. That's why they feel like they have to watch from the sidelines. This person feels like you would chew them out. Honestly, they feel like you would chew them out. And now they're realizing what they want, but they're realizing after they thought that there was more of that out in the world for them. So they feel like an idiot. And this person doesn't want to come with their tail tucked between their legs. I'm getting this person has a lot of pride because it's just like they don't want to embarrass themselves. Even though it would just be the two of you, like they don't want to embarrass themselves. Their ego is a little too fragile. With discover the pattern, yeah, this person thought they knew you better than they did. See, this is a fox. So I'm getting like a sly energy. And honestly, this is not what this means in the book, by the way. This is not a bad card. But with it being a fox, I'm seeing here that this person felt like they knew better. This person felt like they could get better. This person felt like you didn't know any better. You see these eyes? I want to make sure. Yeah. You see these eyes? They're a bit menacing. Like a little deceptive. Almost like they're peering through your soul. But to gain information, to know how to maneuver you. I'm getting this person had a false sense of freedom. A false sense of freedom in that they could do whatever they wanted to do, and no matter what consequences they had to face, it would never be you leaving, or it would never not being with you. This person thought you would be there the whole time. This feels like a past, or like well, it's obviously a past situation, but like an ex situation. So I wonder why it's coming up in your crush reading. I'm not a fan of this energy. You know what I'm getting? This person dug a grave for you just for them to fall into it. How do they feel about you? Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. This person is wondering if you would accept their apology. Like, I'm getting this person has genuine feelings for you, but they must be like messed up in the head. I don't know. One thing I can say is this person feels an incredibly strong pull to you. And this might be the kind of person that you had a very very good intimate relations with. And that's something that they still think about. They see the situation completely differently. The Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups, it's like They want a do-over. I don't understand with the Ace of Cups why this person would fumble you like that if they had genuine feelings for you. Unless they completely ignored their feelings or self-sabotaged. But this person's behavior is so confusing. Because how do we have all these positive cards? The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This person honestly thinks you guys are extremely compatible. They miss the hell out of you. They're not happy with where their life is at right now since you left. Or since you guys split up. These are all things that they're aware of, and they've admitted to themselves. They just can't bring themselves to come forward and say anything. And if they do come forward, they're going to be very surface level about it, about the whole situation. With this devil energy here, I'm getting like, you see how many things this woman is juggling? I'm getting that they were doing everything else but give to you. Everything under the sun but give to you. But then it's the Ace of Cups. This person might have a very weird love language. This person has a very strange way of interacting with love. I'm going to go as far to say as this person doesn't know what love is. And I think you're making them realize that. Pile 3. Let's see. I want to see something real quick. I want to see. I would like to see. I had the question. Where did the question go? I had a question in my head. Oh. What are this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions? Benevolent spirit guides of pile number 3. What are this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions? Now that they've discovered now that their perspective has changed, what is this person's... Come on. Everything fell. What are this person's intentions? No freaking way. The Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the Four of Wands. This person wants to lock it in with you. And that's up to you if you do, obviously, right? But now this person wants it all. The white picket fence, the family, the nice car, the, you know, vacations, everything. Now this person feels like they want to spend the rest of their life with you. You are it. You are the end all be all. You are all they need in their life. That is very interesting. Well, pile number 3, that is your reading. I hope this resonated for you guys. And if it did, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things for the algorithm to help my channel grow. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.